We will now look at monitoring and testing our Productivity Mini PLC program. The Productivity Suite software provides powerful tools for us to monitor and test our programs. Last time we created our first program, a simple start-stop motor circuit, and transferred it to our connected P1-M622-16DR Mini PLC. We will monitor our ladder using the ladder editor window and display the information in several different ways. Data View is a powerful tool for testing and viewing our program. We will force the I/O, toggle the I/O view, and graph our tags to test our PLC logic circuit. Let's get started. Detailed information in this video is available at accautomation.ca. A link has been put in the description below. The website offers extensive links, references, and coding samples, making it a one-stop shop for all your automation queries. accautomation.ca. Productivity Program Monitoring, Mini PLC. Currently, we are connected to the P1 Mini PLC through our Ethernet port. We can select the tag details and instruction comment icons on our ladder logic diagram. Select the monitor icon on the Productivity Suite programming software. This will provide a visual indication in the ladder logic diagram of the status and values of our program. The monitoring mode on the ladder editor offers two display modes. The default shows the coils with green, ON, or red, off, line color. This may be preferable when programming and troubleshooting on a desktop. The other monitoring mode is called block fill. This will reflect the states of your logic with green, on, fill, or red, off line color for your contacts and coils. It will make viewing the states of your logic much easier on plant floors and when monitoring the logic from a distance. Call up the Options menu by selecting Tools Options Ladder tab from the main menu. Select the Use Block Fills on Contacts and Coils under the Monitor Display option. Editor Display Options, while in the Ladder Options menu, select Run Comment and Tag Detail under Editor Display Options. This will automatically display the documented items when we open our project. Click Apply to change these items. Click OK to close the Options window. We can now see the block fill option in action. With our start-stop motor circuit loaded on the P1-M622-16DR, the contacts and coils will now show solid green when on and red outline when off, making it much easier to see the logic state at a glance. Data View Mini PLC Monitoring Program. The Data View panel allows you to monitor and manipulate tag values in the CPU. Multiple Data View tables tabs can be made within a Data View window. We can call the Data View panel a few different ways. Select Data View from the Monitor and Debug heading under the Applications tools. We can also use the main menu. Tools, Data View. The keyboard shortcut is Ctrl+Shift+F3. Our Data View window panel will now show on our desktop. The Forceable Tags tab will be shown as the default. Some of the following parameters are shown. Tag name, this is the name that we specified in the tag database. Modbus address. If a Modbus address was assigned in the tag database, it would appear here. Value, this is on, checked, or off, unchecked. Edit, the edit indicates the tag name to modify. Force, forcing the tag name will either set or reset the current value of the bit. If a parameter is not shown, right-click on the headings. You can now show or hide the different parameters. For our P1-M622-16DR Mini PLC start-stop circuit, you will see our tags DI0.111 start, DI0112 stop, DO011.1 motor. Our program is currently in stop mode. This is shown in the status icons at the top of our ladder logic program. Using the switch on the CPU, change it from stop to run. Forcing the I/O, Mini PLC Monitoring Program. We will force the start bit by checking the force. You will notice the lock next to the value. This indicates that the bit is forced. The actual input status does not matter. The force of the bit, on or off, will override. Click the edit. This will instruct the software to toggle the status from on to off or from off to on, depending on the current state of the forced bit. In our case, the bit is off, so we want to force it on. Clicking the Send Edits icon will now set the force on the selected bit, Start. Our program will now display the forced bit, indicated by the lock icon next to the contact. With the Start input forced on, you will see the Start contact DI0.181.1 turns green with a lock icon. The motor output DO0.1.1.1 turns on and seals in. The physical relay output on the Mini PLC energizes. Selecting the edit bit again for the start and clicking the Send Edits will force the bit off. Our program will reflect the off condition of the force, but still show the start as being forced off by the lock icon. Removing forces. To remove a force from a bit, uncheck the force checkbox for that tag and click Send Edit. The lock icon will disappear, and the bit will return to reflecting its actual physical state. Important note on forcing. Forces are powerful troubleshooting tools, but always remember to remove them before leaving the machine. A forgotten force can cause unexpected behavior and safety issues. Monitor a rung in DataView Mini PLC. The Productivity Suite software will also allow us to create a Data View tab by selecting the rung or rungs and right-clicking to show the menu. Select Monitor in Data View. A window will appear, allowing you to either create a new tab or append to an existing one. This will allow us to combine all tag names into a single section of our program for testing and monitoring. In our case, we will create a new tab. Select OK. Our tag names for the rungs are displayed in a new Data View tab. For our start-stop circuit, this includes DI 0.11.1, start input, DO 0.1.1.1, motor output, seal contact, DI 0.1.1.2, stop input. This is extremely useful when troubleshooting. You can see all related tags in one organized view. I/O View, Mini PLC monitoring program. The toggle I/O View lets you test all of your system's inputs and outputs before running your program. Select the plus sign next to the base unit name. A picture of the P1 Mini PLC will be displayed. The inputs and outputs for this PLC will also be shown. We can set the outputs by clicking the output bit. For the P1-M622-16DR Mini PLC, the I/O View will show 8 DC inputs, DI 01.1.1 through DI 01.1.8, 8 relay outputs, DO 0.11.1 through DO 0.1.1.8. This is a great way to verify your wiring before running the actual program. You can toggle each physical input and watch it change in the I/O View. Click on Outputs in the I/O View to manually energize the relays. Verify all connections are correct before putting the system into automatic mode. Graph View Mini PLC Monitoring Program. The Toggle Graph View option allows you to graph tag values. This is an excellent way of troubleshooting your PLC logic. Click and drag your tag names over to the tags in the graph view to start graphing the values. See the help menu for all of the different options for the graphing functions. The graph view is particularly useful for timing analysis of your logic, seeing the sequence of events when inputs change, troubleshooting intermittent issues, documenting the behavior of your program. For our start-stop circuit, you could graph all 3 tags, start, stop, motor, and see the exact timing relationship between pressing start, the motor turning on, the seal contact engaging, and the response to the stop input. If you are enjoying this video, please hit the like button below. Keeping up with all the latest automation innovations can be difficult, so hit the subscribe button. Remember to click the bell next to your subscription to receive notifications. Data View Options. The Data View Options menu icon opens the options window, as we did at the beginning of this post. You can change different colors and options for the Data View window. Select Use Block Fills on Discretes and click Apply and then OK. You will now see that the value when on-checked will be a solid green block. This makes it much easier to quickly scan a list of tags and see which ones are active. Now that we understand some of the monitoring tools, let's put them to use testing our start-stop motor circuit on the P1-M622-16DR. Test 1, Force Testing. Open Data View and find DI 0.0.01, Start. Check Edit and Force, then click Send Edit. Uncheck Force and click Send Edit to remove the force. The motor should turn off unless physically sealed. Test 2, Stop Override. Force the start input on. Force the stop input on. This simulates pressing stop. Verify motor turns off. Stop should always override start. Remove all forces when done. Next time, we will look at wiring our physical inputs and outputs and monitor our ladder logic in the Productivity Mini PLC P1-M622-16DR. The Productivity Mini PLC series from Automation Direct, and specifically the P1-M622-16DR, is a compact powerhouse that packs serious capability into a surprisingly small footprint. To see our first ladder logic, click here. Click here to build digital twins of 3D virtual machinery, test control logic, and learn automation without expensive hardware using Machine Simulator.